Hello again, everybody. Zach Attack is here with the Attack Line for Monday, December 5th, 2011. Alright, let's kick it off with some Zach Attack news. DJ Zach Attack news, that is. I had a great weekend. DJing 3 great shows on my road to Gig 94. I DJed 93 shows last year, and I was going to top it this weekend, and I did. Gig 92 of the year was at Power Middle on Friday for their 8th grade Christmas dance. I've done it for the last 2 years. This is my 3rd dance in a row, Christmas dance for them in a row. And it got a little slow going. The 8th graders had to get a lot to get going, but still, it was a fun show. The 8th graders had fun. Once I got them going, they couldn't stop. Danced their butts off all night. Line dances did well and had a fun night. They remember this for the rest of their lives, and I was happy to be a part of it. They love Sex and I Know It. God, that song's hot. Gotta be #1 soon, man. Kick off Rihanna already. Whole song we fell in love. So anyway, after that great power show on the Gig 93, which was at Alma Middle, very special babysitting event. We had like a bunch of little kids there, babysatted by people for a few hours when their parents went shopping. So good giving event by them, and it was a good time. I wasn't the main show because they had a lot of stuff going on in the other parts of the building. But still, for the kids who were there, we had a good time. Did some line dancing and the dance, and they had a good time. It's cute to see little kids walk around and stuff. Played some games. It was a fun night, fun afternoon. And then on to yesterday, Sunday, Gig 94, the one that made the biggest year, that made it the biggest year of all time for the Attack, was last night at Rivercrest for a 90th birthday party, little banquet hall. And I thought, 90th birthday party, I was prepared for kind of an old people party with not much going on besides talking, drinking, and no dancing. Boy, was I wrong. And I said it to my roadie, my dad, I said, the only chance of this being a dance party is if they bring out the great-grandkids of the 90-year-old, which is younger kids. And boy, did they brought out a lot of me. Playing a lot of Taylor Swift last night, probably the most requested artist of the bunch. And they had a great time. They made my night. They danced a lot. Some old people danced. But mostly it was the little kids made the show. Happy dancing. Thanks to them. Gig 94 exceeded all expectations. Thank you to anybody and everybody who attended all 3 of my shows. Any of my 3 shows this weekend. Thank you very much for the support. Thank you very much. Now, on to the news of the day. Starting with the #1 movie for the 3rd week in a row. It is unfortunately still Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 1. With not much competition besides Hugo. Twilight shocked everybody by beating Hugo. Getting $16 million. Worst weekend ever in a while for the movies. #2 still The Muppets. And debuting #3 was Hugo. How embarrassing for Martin Scorsese. Not only did you not debut #1, you only made $7 million. Not only that, they lost to The Muppets. The Muppets beat them. Well, in the words of one of my favorite rap groups, Public Enemy, don't believe the hype indeed for Hugo. Alright. On to NFL news. Kind of a good day yesterday for NFL for me. Most of my favorite teams won. With the exception of the Bears. Sucks, Haiti. And 14's out. They don't know how the Bears are going to handle it. So hope Bears do well. Hope they come back strong after 2 losses in a row without Cutler. So besides the Bears losing, Steelers won. Pats won. Giving Colts 0-12. Yes! Broncos won. Jets won. And the Giants lost to the Packers. Now I'm a Bears fan, not a big Packer fan. Because I'm a Bear fan. But I wanted the Giants to lose. I'm not a big fan of Eli or Peyton Manning. Because they win everything. So I was happy that they both lost yesterday. But that wasn't the only good news of the day the NFL delivered. After months and months and weeks of speculation, the NFL finally officially announced the Bridgestone halftime show for Super Bowl 46. And yes, it is official. The one, the only, the queen of pop, Madonna, is officially confirmed to do Super Bowl 46 halftime at Indy on February 5th. According to a statement, Madonna will be working very hard with a long-time creative director, Jamie King, and the fine people at Cirque du Soleil, since Jamie King is the current creative director of the most recent Cirque du Soleil production, Michael Jackson, The Immortal World Tour, which I was faithful to attend. I reviewed it on an Atakline back in October. So, curious to see what Madonna has to do. I know some people may like this decision. Some people may not like this decision of Madonna during the halftime show. But I think Madonna put on a dazzling performance. I'm a huge fan of hers. She's got a new album coming out. Can't wait to hear the rest of it. Heard that sample of that song, Give Me All Your Love, a few weeks ago. So curious to see what Madonna's going to bring to Indiana during the Super Bowl in February. Can't wait, man. Cannot wait, baby. And Madonna has got the honors from everybody. She got honored by a lot of people. MTV, she's won Grammys. She was also honored by Glee by doing a Madonna episode in season 1. Well, the reason I mentioned Glee and Madonna is because there is some Glee news. No, not about Madonna, but about other things. Glee prepares for the new episode tomorrow night, which I'll be talking about on the Atakline. But a future episode, Glee's announced 2 big Latin stars, Latin artists, will appear on Glee in a future episode sometime next year in a Spanglish episode. Mr. Living La Vida Loca himself, Ricky Martin, will join the conga queen, Gloria Estefan, on the show. Now, Ricky will be playing a West McKinley High Spanish teacher, while Gloria will play the mother of the character who recently came out of the closet, Santana. And that's a little interesting. Gloria's playing Santana's mom, being that Glee is a big gay rights show. And also Ricky Martin, who is gay, being on the show as well. I like the fact they bring unusual topics out that need to be talked about, but still, the drama is unfolding. It's not Gleeful anymore. I've talked about that a few times, but still a fan of Glee. Can't wait to see what Gloria and Ricky will do on the show later on next year. Speaking of Fox shows, that leads us to tonight. The 4th Country Awards show this year, following CMT Awards, ACMs, and most recently the CMAs. The ACAs, the American Country Awards, which are mostly fan-voted, will be on Fox tonight at 8/7 Central, co-hosted by Trace Atkins and Broadway-turned country star Kristen Chenoweth. Now there's a lot of categories, but most of the top nominees are what you expect. Jason, Kenny, Lady A, Taylor, Zach Brown, Carrie, Brad, all the rest. But also new bands that normally would not get nominated for anything at the other award shows are nominated, including Eric Church, Eli Young Band, Chris Young, Justin Moore, Jared Cohen, Thompson Square, a lot of the great nominees. I hope Jason wins most of them. And performing tonight will be a lot of great performers tonight. Do not know the whole list, but can't wait to see what will go down tonight at the Country Music Awards, the American Country Awards tonight on Fox. See who wins, who loses. Given they do a lot of country award shows, but still I like country music. Big fan of country as I am a pop and rock. Now, on to wrestling with my Raw preview, Raw Super Show preview. Top 5 questions that must be answered tonight. Question number 5. Will Zack Ryder finally get his long-deserved rematch against Dolph Ziggler for the U.S. title? Last week, Zack Ryder had to fight Jack Swagger last week, and Zack won that. And after what happened on this week's Z2 Long Island story, with Dolph Ziggler attacking Zack Ryder with the U.S. title belt, who knows if they will finally meet tonight. And I hope they do, and I hope Zack Ryder wins, baby. Yes, I'm a mark. I love Z-Man. Not best wrestler, but still, like his personality, like I said, woo! You know it. Question number 4. Who will the Miz attack this week? Following ending Awesome Truth 2 weeks ago by attacking All Truth, the Miz attacked John Morrison, laying him out of the WWE forever after the no-holds-barred match, skull crushing him on the floor of the stage and also whamming him his neck first at the WWE logo on stage. The Miz said 2 weeks ago it was Truth who got attacked. This last week it was John Morrison. Who's next? Who knows? Who's next on Miz's hit list? We'll see tonight. Guess he's something like Randy Orton or John Cena or someone stupid like Santino or something. Who knows? Question number 3. What's next for John Cena? Well, last week John Cena was at a somewhat good episode of The Piper's Pit. And Cena's still trying to say, oh, I'm fine against the fans, boo. I'm fine with it. Will Cena finally vent out his real anger at the fans and finally turn heel tonight? Who knows what WWE's plan for Cena at this point with this whole Rock Cena feud. It's tough to build a feud around Cena and a guy who is a full-time movie star and a part-time wrestler. Sorry, Rock, but still. Love you still, but still. So we'll see if Cena will do anything besides being in segments if he'll finally wrestle tonight. Speaking of Cena, if he'll be involved in a pay-per-view, that leads me to question number 2. Will any more matches be announced for TLC? Well, it's simple. It has to be at this point. Because of the fact that we only have one real match. Mark Henry and Big Show. We are still not knowing if CM Punk and Alberto Del Rio will get another WWE title match at the pay-per-view. We all know Kevin Nash and Triple H won't happen at the pay-per-view now. They'll be held out for the Rumble. And who knows if Cena's going to be on the pay-per-view or not. So they have to announce more matches for TLC. We're 2 weeks away. We're only like one real match. So they have to announce more TLC matches for the night. During the night show. And speaking of TLC, that leads to the question number 1. What will go down with Punk tonight? Well, CM Punk retained his WWE Championship last week in a decent main event match against Alberto Del Rio by distraction from Ricardo getting Alberto's face smashed into the ring post by Punk. And I bet you Alberto will probably beg for another rematch tonight against Punk at TLC. And we head towards TLC, and not just that, the Slammies next week. 3-hour Slammy War show. What will go down tonight on War? Find out tonight at 9 on War Super Show on USA Network. And before I go, UFC, little UFC note. A UFC Ultimate Fighter finale was this past Saturday. Decent show, decent fights with Michael Bisping defeating Coach Mayhem Miller. God, Miller's got to go out. He looked exhausted against... He looked skinny and little compared to Michael Bisping. So, it was a decent Ultimate Fighter finale event. Can't wait to see more UFC in the future. And that is it for the Atakline. See y'all later on tonight for my Raw review. With that in mind, you've been attacked by the news from Zach. Thank you very much. See you all later. Yeah. Oh, yeah.